Hi chaps, Sam OP here from Beard, Biceps and Batchat. Today I'm bringing you some replay of my OBJ 140 on Heilbronn Assault. I've been playing my Centurion Action X quite a lot the past couple of weeks, so I wanted to have a go of my 140. I felt hadn't been showing it as much love as I had been to my Centurion. So it was, I think it was my first game in it in a couple of weeks, so I was really excited. And as you can see, the matchmaking, although I'm a tier 10, half the tanks in this battle are tier 8s, so I was very excited when it loaded up, saw the map. Nice open areas which are great for a medium. The crew in here have superb view range, so I was really confident from the off that this was going to be a good game as long as I didn't do anything too special. Now I don't want to be overly aggressive initially, the reason being, although I am a tier 10, my armour isn't great. It's not bad, but it's not going to hold up if I get caught out in the open or just get caught in a crossfire. I'm going to end up getting absolutely destroyed. So I'm taking a little bit of a risk, taking another shot at this AMX 1390 while I'm caught in the open, but I really want to take the scout out early just so I have sort of view range advantage in this area as much as possible. So what I'm going to look to do is just to drop the spot, find a nice location where there's some foliage and some hard cover. So we spot the grill 15 straight away. That guy's a risk. We know he's got to die quickly. I've got caught out in the open. I've been spotted. There's shots flying in, so I am just rushing headlong into cover. I just need to get away from that grill, the M103 and the AMX 50B. There's a bulldog that's running around as well, so I'm in a fairly advanced position, spotted with a little bit of hard cover in front of me. So I just need to take a moment here just to reassess how I want to push forward and how I want to develop. Although it's worth pointing out, although I'm spotted fairly vulnerable, I've got some great hard cover in front of me. I'm not in a particularly dangerous position. This M103 is having to be really careful. I've got a shot on the grill, we managed to snapshot and he's taken care of, so I don't need to worry about him at the moment. I have a good idea of where all the tanks in front of me are. I know I'm getting spotted by something on the left hand side as that when the detection went up. So what I want to do is just to pull out of that position just in case they do push and catch me in a very vulnerable position if 2 or 3 of them decide to gang up on me. We've got this T32 that I'm quite keen on pushing on. What I'm really trying to do here is just to get shots at the M103 and the AMX 50B without being their focus of attention to shoot me back. So there's a T69 there as well. I'm not overly concerned with what's behind me. Obviously there's an M41 Bulldog running around. The 3 heavies that are spotted down the 2, 3 and 4 line, they're not interested in me, they're pushing into town. So I've got plenty of time to help deal with this T69, the M103 and the AMX 50 something or other that's at the top there. Now I've noticed down the 1, 2, 3 line we don't have too many of our team defending that flank, defending the city. So I know there is going to be a point in the game where that flank will completely collapse and I'm going to have to hightail it back there just to make sure they don't cap us out. So I've got a little bit of a decision to make. I can stay where I am and sort of do peekaboo, taking shots when they pop up and when the opportunity arises, or I can look to push this flank along and get aggressive. So I look to take out the T69 and I want to carry on pushing. This T32's caught out in the open. Just going to throw some shots into him. First one bounces. Again, should never auto aim against the T32. The centre mass could be the hull. We take him out for our second kill, and now I'm just looking to deal with this AMX. Oh no, it's an AMX 50B. Put the first shot into him, take the turret out. He's just missing his shots. He's panicking a little bit, which is understandable. He's low health against an OBJ 140. He can't move his turret, so he's just sat there, and there's nothing he can do. He dies for the 3rd kill. M103 is going to be dealt with, so I don't particularly need to worry about him. And what we've managed to do is just to push the speed that our team was clearing up the HJK line. Now that's important because the cap just goes off and I know I need to push back to help defend there. At the minute it's fairly even team wise. They've still got their IS-7, their T-57 left alive, so we've still got a little bit of work to do. Again, I've not lost too much HP. I've taken 1 shot, So I've got a lot of HP that hopefully I can use to help the team out a little bit. So we're going to push back to town. Now, again, I've got to be a little bit cautious. I don't want to get caught out crossing open ground. We catch the T28 in the open, put the first shot into him, tracking. Second shot, we probably should have stopped to aim that, but I'm just very conscious. I've got to get back to the cap. Second shot bounces. Again, just carry on pushing. So at this point, I start to realise, oh, we can kill this guy. Third shot into him, straight in. See if we can get the fourth one. Nope, someone beats us to it. Again, the teams are still nice and even at this point. I've spotted the T57 heavy there, but I don't particularly want to start going toe-to-toe with him. He's got a little bit of support at the moment, and if I start going for him, there's every chance he's just going to take me out, and I'm going to be no help to my team, especially when it's quite a close game still, and they're by our cap. I really need to take out a couple more guys before I die. Otherwise, that T57, the IS-7 is just going to wreck us. So I've fluffed my shot on the T32. That means the gun's left alive. There's the T57, there's the T34. And I've got to be really careful here. I was half tempted just to stay, use that as cover, but I'm in a really bad position. T34's hold down. Unless I hit the cupola, I'm not going through, even when I'm loading premium. Whereas I've got to poke out, so I risk the shot just to take out that T34 right there. Nope, T32. We've got the waft. Nope, we've got the Borsig on the left hand side, and on the right that should be, I think that is a T57 heavy. As we come around the corner, yeah, we managed to catch him. First shot, ammo rack him. He does the right thing. He pulls round the corner, so I can't take advantage. Second shot, we bounce one shot of him. At this point, he should have 3 shells left at the very least. Third shot, track him. He's dealing with the Motherland. Motherland's been an absolute hero, taking one for the team. Very ballsy move from him, so well done, mate. Really good job, the guy from Triple CP. We've started taking quite an aggressive lead, so we can be a little bit more aggressive. We've got 4 kills. Now I need to decide, do I want to play hold down shenanigans here, deal with the IS-7, T32, and the Tiger 2 in the back. So I'm pretty confident the Motherland and the tank to my left of our IS-7 can keep these guys. Nope, maybe not. Motherland said, poor bugger. Can at least keep them occupied. So what I'm going to do is to see if I can get a little crafty shot on that Tiger 2, just to take him out, just so it's easier. So we take him out for the 5th kill. Rather than attacking the IS-7 head on, what I'm going to do instead is push around the flank, even though I'm spotted. He should be thoroughly engaged with the tanks, just pushing him from the front, get round the back, and ideally hit him in the fuel tanks, try and set him on fire. There's the first shot. He's doing really well angling here, being unpredictable with his movement. He's taking damage, but there's not much he can do. We put the next shot just above his tracks. We can get through there, no spaced armour. It's not going to get eaten by the tracks. And we just miss out taking out the SPIC for a 7th kill. He gets taken out. We end the game quite nicely with 21 penetrating hits, 6 kills. Overall, a pretty good game for a tank I hadn't used in a little while, and it's really measuring up quite well to the Centurion Action X. So we've managed to end up with 6,000 damage, 2,400 assisted. We've got the Topgun, we've got the first class, we've got the high caliber, 1,200 block damage. It's not too bad, but it's not great. 5,500 experience. Really not a bad game at all. Chaps, I hope you are enjoying the content. I hope you're liking the channel. Let me know your thoughts on how this is comparing up to the Centurion Action X. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time, chaps.